guys, Susan here. Welcome back to my channel. No, this is not me. I'm behind the camera this time. This is my friend Patricia Garland, and she is the one who helped me with my latest acquisition of my Singer Fashion Mate Model 257. Okay, and she says, "Oh, bring it over. I'll check it out. We'll lube it up. Everything will be good." And she did so much more than that. She helped me with some fabrics. She helped me know where to lube things, how to take care of it, and the basics. Because, yes, frankly, I haven't sewn since high school. That's a long time ago. Anyway, I'll turn it over to Patricia, and you take it away. How did you get into crafting?
Well, I think the start of it was when I was stationed in Shiloh, Manitoba. Yes. I joined a craft club. So Shiloh was sort of like a semi-isolated posting, and I learned how to quilt. And I was taught that quilting by machine was sacrilegious. So all my quilting was hand quilting to begin with.
Yes.
And then fast forward many years, I got into some direct sales. I did stamping up for a number of years, so I would have card making and scrapbooking in my home. So the last shelf is all my cardstock and stamps and accessories for making cards and scrapbooking. Next is a bunch of projects and scrap fabrics. I owned a sewing store for about 4.5 years, and so every quarter we would have classes, so I would have to make a project, and so some projects didn't get completed. I started the classes, and nobody registered, so the project wasn't finished. One of my favorite things to do actually is raw edge quilting. So it's sort of paint by numbers with fabric. So that's what you see in the giraffe and the zebra. Also, when I had my sewing business, we started Victoria Quilts. So if you'd like to learn about quilting, you could always join the Victoria Quilts, and you would start by helping out with ironing and cutting fabric, and they could teach you the basics of quilting.
Yeah.
I also used to teach children, so the bird there, the winter bird, was done by my granddaughter when she was over for the weekend, but of course it didn't get finished.
Beautiful.
And then I have a bookshelf full of fabric.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And then
the one that with the most fabric when they die is the winner, right?
Yeah, and I'm far from one of the winners. You wouldn't believe how much fabric some of my friends have.
Okay.
Just recently, I acquired the Cricut, which is on the table here.
Oh, yes. Its new home.
Yes. So we had to reorganize my craft cave. That's why
this is the craft cave.
In disarray to make home for my Cricut.
Yes.
I name all my machines.
Yes.
So my Cricut will be named Mary, because Mary Magdalene was an evangelist. She was with Jesus and the disciples, and I used my Cricut to make inspirational signs and pillowcases.
Does. You should see some of her crafts. They're so awesome. I have one. It's on my bookshelf.
Most of, just about all of my pillows and signs have scriptures or verses from the Bible to inspire others.
So the machine in front of you is named
Priscilla.
Priscilla.
Because Priscilla was a tent maker.
Yeah, so
and then I named my serger Elizabeth.
Okay. I'll name from the Bible.
Mary's cousin Elizabeth,
Yes.
who had John the Baptist. So,
Yes.
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 My loving husband, for my birthday, bought me the multi-press,
Ooh.
which is really awesome when it comes to pressing
Okay.
iron-on vinyl onto pillowcases and t-shirts. There's an adapter for doing mugs and plates and ball caps. So I haven't been too successful with the mugs, so I need to practice on those.
Okay, yeah, it's a new skill. It's a new crafting thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Everybody learns, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that is cool.
Yeah. And
so
this
we
is
have
a beautiful quilt that I started.
Oh, yes, on the wall.
My ex-mother-in-law never finished, but one of these
it's
days
beautiful.
I'll finish it. Yes. So.
Well, it's up there ready. It's waiting for the next pieces, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's gorgeous. I like that there's not the usual square thing. It's kind of a diamond pattern going on there.
That technique actually is called paper piecing.
Okay.
You can't really see underneath all this.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll move
We've
some
been
of it
sorting.
back. This is a paper pieced quilt that I did for my sister-in-law's grandson.
Oh, that's the Harry Potter
it's a Harry
one, right?
Potter,
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm quilting it by hand.
Wow.
So it's taking a long time.
Which is why we like the machining now.
It is so quick. Recently, I think most of my quilts, I've done a number of wedding quilts. Yeah, actually did 2 this summer. So because to save time, I just did knotted quilts. It's so quick and easy. I probably have, at the very least, maybe 6 or 7 quilt tops that are waiting to be
finished.
To be quilted. So
the batting and the backing and the make it an actual quilt. Yes.
So to actually make a quilt, to make the top will cost you probably at least $100 in fabric, unless it's very basic, and then you got to pay for the batting and the backing. So like to actually quilt and sell your quilts as a business, you never ever make the money back.
Yeah, you really got to love the art form and the doing of it, right? And usually people do it for their family and
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
presents and stuff, things that you really want to put work into, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But that is why you see all these quilts on Marketplace for high dollars. It's because it takes a lot of material, a lot of time, a lot of skill, right?
Yes. And if you're ADD and you procrastinate like I do, then it's hard to get them done in time.
Yeah, but you've got a lot of beautiful quilts that are just like that close to being done. You know, like they're not.
Yeah, but when I'm doing one like for a wedding or something like that, like
when you've got a deadline,
have that deadline, then definitely you're
gonna work harder. Yeah,
I've done a sunflower one for a wedding and just loved it. This summer I did 2 heart ones. A couple of years ago I did a t-shirt quilt actually, which is really fun. So my girlfriend, everybody in her family donated like a t-shirt or a top, and we
that's neat.
sewed them together. And then in the middle block, of course, you do a block in honor of the person, and I embroider their name and the date of their wedding.
Wow.
So Priscilla here is an embroidery machine.
Design Diamond?
She's called a Designer Diamond. She's got like 250 built-in embroideries, over 1,000 different stitches. Lots of decorative stitching.
Different fonts and stuff?
Yeah, and fonts. This is one of the first projects I did with my Designer Diamond. You can see the different decorative stitching.
Wow.
So it's like heirloom, this one.
Yeah.
So...
that's awesome.
Projects, yeah. So
you're a crafty lady. You just turn your head to something else, and you learn and learn. And
yes, yeah. I just love trying new things. The cricket was not planned.
Yes.
Our church group was doing Homeless Night Challenge, and
Right.
so one of the my friends bought a Cricut, and we were doing team T-shirts, and she wasn't feeling well, so she went home and she left hers with me, and I tried to finish the T-shirts, and then I had to give her back the machine, and my husband says, "Why don't you buy one for yourself?"
Oh.
I go, "Well, yeah."
There's that wonderful
I don't
husband
know.
again.
So that was my early Christmas present, and then,
Nice.
as I said, the multi-press was my birthday present.
Oh, wow.
I did purchase a used Easy Press, and it was the smaller one, like the 12 by 12. So when you're doing a T-shirt, sometimes it doesn't cover the whole project, so that's why the multi-press is so handy. I love it.
So now you got both options.
Yes.
If you got a smaller project,
Yeah.
use a smaller
Yeah.
machine. Yeah.
Yeah, so the multi-press is going to cost you a couple $100.
Yeah.
If you don't want to go with the multi-press, you can buy the Easy Press, and then there's a mug press, and there's a mini press. The mini press, you could use that for doing your ball caps. So,
Yeah. I think the multi-press is pretty much the best way to go.
I think it's the way to go, yes.
Yeah. One machine do it all, right?
Yeah. One of my future acquisitions will probably be the Epson tank printer, so that I can do sublimation printing. That way somebody
Feasible
can send
stuff.
me a picture, I can print it off the printer, and then with the sublimation paper I can iron it onto a t-shirt or a travel mug, or
What
even
have you,
a mug, like
yeah. Or
so
plates or whatever, right? Like there's all kinds of things you can put things on.
yes,
And there's ways to do it. We never knew how this happened before.
yeah. So instead of buying something that's made in China,
Yeah.
buy local, buy from somebody who who has taken the time and the energy to make it, because then so much love, care, and compassion has gone into the project. So it's not about the monetary value, but the
thought that
emotional
went into The
link.
thought that went into the project, and
For sure.
they thought of you. Yeah.
Yes.
No, that is definitely cool. Buy local for sure. And from craft people that take the time to learn the skill,
Yes.
and what you get is not something just anybody can rip off the shelf, right?
Yes.
It's unique.
And so, with that in mind, also, the best thing about it is you're using that creative lobe in your brain.
Yes.
It has been proven. I studied psychology. One class, a professor, she basically had a seminar with engineers and taught the engineers how to solve a problem with music. So people that use all 8 lobes of the brain tend to be more intelligent and healthier mentally and emotionally.
More balanced, yeah.
More balanced, yes. So if you're stressed out, the best thing to do is
Get busy and
take
crafting.
time out and dive into a craft.
Yeah.
Because it'll distract you from your worries and your
Yes.
anxiety.
And you end up with a useful thing,
For sure.
right?
Yes.
And you've learned a new skill, so you feel better about yourself because you actually conquered something, right?
Yes.
That's awesome.
So just a quick little story. On Thursday, I was able to acquire the last table in a craft sale. And so Thursday night, I was anxious. I had all this stuff to do. I couldn't fall asleep. And so one of my practices when and I can't fall asleep is to pray God's name from A to Z.
Yes.
So
He has many.
yes. So like for A, our Abba Father is awesome and amazing, all-knowing, all powerful, and always there. He's our best friend, our bridegroom. He's compassionate, caring, and his Son, Christ Jesus, is our Savior. And I can go on and on.
Yeah,
but
all
when
the
you
letters.
pray that, I usually fall asleep before I
calm
get to
yourself,
L
yeah.
or M. On a rare occasion, I might have to go through the alphabet more than once or twice. But
That's the odd occasion, hopefully.
So today I was inspired to start a blog. I've been convicted for months and years, actually.
She's finally going to listen.
So my blog I was hoping to start today, but I think I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow because we spent so much time in the craft cave. But it's going to be Patience, Perseverance, and Peace with Patricia.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. So that way I can help others, you know, with their journey. It's only through Jesus Christ that I've been able to persevere and heal. And I even, after I retired from the military, did my master's in clinical counseling. So
nice.
We moved the old desk downstairs, and the spare bedroom upstairs is going to be an office where I can do counseling for friends and neighbors that are struggling, especially during this time of COVID.
Yes. So. And in case you're wondering where you can catch Patricia's blog, I will let you know, because I will put the link to it in the comment section below this video, in the description box. I'll make sure you can get a hold of her.
Thank you.
And get it into your browser. Bookmark it, because you're going to want to keep coming back. Because this wonderful person has so much wisdom to impart, and she's lived it. That's the best part of it. She has lived it, so she can speak to it, because not a lot of people know how to get recentered and have peace in their life, because it's just chaotic out there, let's face it. So no, if you want to I'm gonna be doing several videos with Patricia. We're going to be doing all kinds of crafting together, and I'm going to video it, and we're going to learn together, because I know certain things, but she knows a lot more than me. She's going to have to teach me some stuff, but she can teach us all. But we're going to have some fun, make some crafts, and you have a business, Trisha's.
Yeah, Trisha's Canadian Treats. So I went with Canadian because there's actually a Trisha's Treasures and Treats in Michigan and Wisconsin.
Whoa.
So, yes.
What are the odds, right?
So my website, my Facebook is not up yet.
Not yet. We're working on it.
We're working on it. So I'm counting on Sue to help coach me on.
I'm the techie. We'll get it done.
She's the techie, and believe it or not, I was a technician in the military for 32 years, but the computer's not my best friend.
No. That's okay. You got the crafts handled, I got the tech handled. We're good.
So yes.
So we'll keep you up to date on things like Trisha's Canadian Treasures and Treats. We are working on a thing of maybe possibly providing some of her goods that we can ship to places. Now they will be with the price for the thing plus shipping, which will be depending on where you live in the world. I mean, it's up to you. But they can be shipped, and we'll work all that out. But that's in the planning stages right now. So once that is up and running, I will let you know, and I will link to everything. So yeah, stay tuned, because we have a lot of videos planned. We have a lot of fun planned, and a lot of learning, and it's going to be so fun. Thank you very much, Patricia, for doing this video with me. I have had people viewing my teaser video, and they have said, I can't wait for the interview. Well, here it is, guys. Anyway, we'll leave it at that for now. Always leave them wanting more, so you're going to want more of this. And drop a comment down below and let us know what kind of crafty stuff you do and what you'd want to learn. If you ever, we're going to do videos, so tell us what you want to learn, and we'll see if we can get that accomplished.
For sure.
And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks again, Patricia. This is awesome. I love your craft cave. I wish I had one. I have like the dining room area. I'm back a step. I don't have a craft cave yet, but yeah. So anyway, onward and upward. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.
Looking forward to adventurous crafting videos.
Yes.
With our friends.
Yes.
God bless. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. You too.